like the shirt. Yeah, I had to wear it for church today. Anywho, if you remember last night, I went off on one of my biggest rants ever about Jimmy Johnson. And I'm not taking back anything I said about him. But I'll go ahead and sort of kind of update that. To be fair, you know, Jeff Gordon had a really good shot to win last night. But number one, he balled up on the restart. Actually, he had the lead, and then Jimmy Johnson zoomed by him, and Jeff just fell back. And that's because Jimmy Johnson turned his hacks on, and Jeff Gordon didn't even try. Yeah, I just went off on Anthony on a sort of went off on Anthony on a rant on EFR, so I'm probably gonna get banned shortly. Anywho, this fine NFL season has been chock full of twists, turns, and baddies that'll make your mama weep. That's a quote from Wretched Deadlocked. Only modified. And it's been quite unexpected. The Lions got their first win. The Titans, who won, I think, 13 games last season, are 0-5 to start the year. My friend Sophie, who went to my school, I think she went to school with me. Quite a cute girl. She's a big fan of the Tennessee Titans, and it says on her Facebook status she feels like Vince Young should start right this second. But in all honesty, I think even with Vince Young, Tennessee's still gonna only win like 3 games. Tennessee is just horrible this season. But hey, at least Tennessee has a quarterback that can do something, because Carolina can't do shit with their quarterback. Jake Delhomme is the absolute worst quarterback on the face of the planet. He's thrown, 8, 9 interceptions this season so far? In 5 games? We only beat the Buccaneers today by 7. And I think the Bucs are winless. Let me check. Alright. I'm going to check right now. Yeah, it says here, Carolina Panthers 28, Tampa Bay Bucs 21. And I'm pretty sure they're winless this season. The Bucs are. But basically, it was an underhand softball pitch. It was an underhand fucking softball pitch for Carolina. In all honesty, yeah. Let me search Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. Because if you generally search, yeah. I can't even, it won't even tell me. Carolina Panthers squandered a 21-second lead. Or, no, 21-7 lead. Not 21-second. Why did I fucking say that? A 21-7 lead over the fucking Buccaneers. Honestly, we're losing. There are teams in this league that are actually worse than the Panthers, but dear God, it's just retarded. It's just unbelievable to me how Carolina just has to lose. They've got a quarterback that can't do shit on a team that's actually got good players. Yeah, and just as I suspected, the Bucs are 0-5 coming into this season. Or coming into this game. They're 0-5. I'll tell you this, though. Carolina, there are teams that are actually worse than Carolina, slightly. Tennessee is slightly worse than Carolina only because they haven't done shit this season, even though they have a great they have a good quarterback in Kerry Collins, who isn't quite done yet. He's just got the team's not doing well. Vince Young's a solid quarterback, and he should be a starter somewhere. Should, but they put in Kerry Collins last season. They won 13 games. Vince Young's on the bench. And in all honesty, there are teams that are worse. There's the Lions. They have Stafford. They won their first game this season, so won their first game in like 19 straight, and then they just went back to losing. And let's see. The Rams are horrible. The Rams are absolute shit. The Chiefs should have actually. They decided they were going to try it. They decided they were going to try and be dramatic in their game against the Cowboys last week, and thought, okay, we're going to try and I don't know. We're going to try and make it look like we're having trouble beating the Cowboys, even though we should have already beaten them. And they let Miles Austin get 250 yards, which, great job, Miles Austin. First NFL start, he gets 250 yards. Granted, it was against the Chiefs defense that I could personally torch for 250 yards, but... No, I'm kidding. I couldn't play football even if I tried. But, you know, it could be a lot worse. I mean, it could be a lot worse of a defense. They at least had a defense that showed up. So, he faced a defense that showed up, torching for 250 yards, including a touchdown in overtime, and I think at least another one touchdown in regulation. And I know that this happened last week, but how about the Jets-Dolphins game last week? That was fucking awesome. Seeing Chad Henne and Mark Sanchez go throw for throw back and forth, and seeing that Wildcat just run rampant was sick. It was sick. Undeniably, it was awesome. It was fantastic. It was sexy, pimp. All that shit in one go. It was stunning. I watched most of that game until I fell asleep with like 3 minutes to go. I am impressed with Chad Henne as a starting quarterback, and he might just lead the Dolphins to a good record. I know it was like, I think his first or second NFL start, but the dude's got talent. The dude's got talent. There's a reason they drafted him. Because, okay, who's the team that run, I think it's Bill Parcells that might have helped like draft him. I know that person that draft, like, the Dolphins were looking for a quarterback that was a 4-year starter. That's why they did not go for Matt Ryan. They did not go for Brian Braun. They went for Chad Henne. And Henne is awesome. You know, they didn't go for the obvious, like, the top choices. They went for Chad Henne. They didn't go for a first-round quarterback. They just went for a second-round quarterback because they knew he was going to be good. It took him a couple years to finally get a starting job because Chad Pennington was in his way and all that shit. Now he gets a chance, and now we're going to see if he turns into another Matt Castle. Because if you remember, last year, Matt Castle led Patriots to 11-5 record after Tom Brady went out in the opening game. Is he going to turn into another Matt Castle? Probably not, in terms of what Matt Castle did. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, he's doing sensational right now. He's doing well right now. So we're going to have to see. And to give you an update on some of the games that are playing, New England is absolutely killing Tennessee right now, 24-0. Arizona's leading Seattle 17-3 at half. And I'm on NFL.com right now looking at the stuff. And Oakland is leading 10-3 over the Eagles, Philadelphia, and we have intermission. And New York Jets and Buffalo Bills are tied at 3. Oh yeah, by the way, Buffalo Bills, one of my friends on Facebook says that Dick Jauron should be out of Buffalo by now. He should, but he's not. But yeah, that's the NFL season. You guys want me to go over some NFL stuff? I might do a blog show later. I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled. And in regards to the idea of the video that I posted, yeah, thanks for being dicks, guys, and 1 star, and I love you. I love you all. I love you all. Trying to screw with me. Or either that or you just didn't like the video, which that could be a logical explanation why it got 3 1-star ratings. But I'm still going through with the idea. I'm going to do the whole pack shopping thing, whatever, just because it's different. And I'm looking at boxes right now, and there are some pretty good boxes. Topps Jumbo, Topps Hobby, Topps Finest from 08. UD Heroes from 08, UD Draft, which has got the 4 autographs in 16 packs. So yeah, we'll see. I'll do something later.